Hey guys, Brent Hull for Hull Homes Home Millwork on YouTube, right? Be sure to hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you join our community here. We're talking about historic houses, historic building, and cool stuff like that. Now, if you have an historic house and you have a pocket door that's giving you trouble, okay, this video is for you because I want to show you a quick way to fix it and kind of what the workings are. Now that we've got our pocket doors from this 1928 house off, I want to show you how it works so that you can adjust yours without having to open your walls off, without having to do major surgery, right? That you can actually repair your doors. Now, if you're in a Victorian house, you oftentimes will have pocket doors in front of major rooms. Maybe that one pocket door doesn't want to come around. It's either fallen off the track or it needs to be adjusted. Now, how do you adjust these doors? This is a 1928 house. I'm going to show you two different types of pocket doors. One I've seen before and one I haven't seen before. Now, the first thing is that this is our track in the wall, right? Notice that the top of the track is wood, okay? It's sandwiched by these metal rails on either side, but it's kind of rounded over. And what happens is that our wheels come right on top of there. You can see how that works. And these little clips here, right, keep the door from falling off the track. And so those little ears right there, right, keep the door from racking. So those go right up underneath the here and slide right along there, right? And so if you're trying to adjust this thing, this is the one I haven't seen before. This is kind of an interesting pocket door in that what they've got is they've got a screw coming up out of the top with a Carter pin in it, okay? Now, what happens is, and what you're supposed to do is you'll see as you've got a little threaded insert right here, right? And this actually will screw right down on top of, and you're adjusting your height this way. Once you lock that height in, okay, now this would have to have been done pre-sheetrock, pre-plaster, right? So if you're trying to repair it, okay, it's going to be really cumbersome unless you can pull the trim off and look at it inside the wall. Because what happens is then they've got this Carter pin, which you take out, and you push in behind, there's a little pin hole right here, in which case this goes right through there, and then there's a hole or a slot right in your bolt, okay? And so this Carter pin gets pushed into that little hole right there and then bent over, right? Now this can't turn, okay? This gets locked into place and then you can adjust your height accordingly. Now, if you want to change your height, you want to play around with it, you can pull your Carter pin out and then kind of move this around. It's a little bit clunky. It's not something I would recommend as you're designing into it, and I don't see this one very much. Now, the one I do see quite a bit is this one. Now, you would see a metal rail, same kind of thing, but look how this is adjusting, okay? And so if this is the edge of your door that you're seeing, there is a screw right here, and if you look up into your track, okay, typically you'll see this. Now, I've seen this kind of thing, you know, a ton of times, and this is a 1928 house, but I've seen this in 1890 houses. And so this is a very common way of adjusting your track. So if you've got a door, your floor is heaved, and the pocket door won't slide, okay, you can adjust this screw right here and it moves your track up or down, okay? So this is hanging on a track, and this screw is what, and you see it's a very tight threaded screw, will help you micro adjust this thing up or down so that the front of your door can get over that hump, or you can adjust it so that it slides smoothly through your track. Now, most of the times it's hitting the floor, and this just needs to be adjusted up, right? You're actually going to pull it down so it lifts the door up. But this is what that looks like. And so if you're trying to work inside the wall without taking the door out, without taking the trim off, this is your screw. Now, if you've got a pair of doors, there's a little stop that keeps the doors from going past. You'll remove that stop, slide the door all the way around the track, and then adjust the backside, because the backside's the same way. It has the same kind of screw system. So this is how you adjust the doors. This is what it looks like when it's off the wall. This will hopefully help you figure out how to fix your doors if it's not working right. This is 1928, and this is a patent design that works for, you know, 30, 40 years. What happens is that starting in the 40s and 50s, as things begin to cheapen after World War II, you have plastic and aluminum and other things coming into the products of your houses so that they become cheaper and cheaper. Our house, 1962, some of the worst pocket door hardware in the world, right? It's terrible the way it falls off the tracks, the plastic wheels, it just is no good. We've started using on some of our new jobs this Johnson hardware track, which I'll show you in one of our other projects, where the door will actually slow close into the corner, or you just bump it and it pushes out itself. And so there are some cool things. We will not buy off the shelf pocket door hardware. We have to get the good stuff. And so whether you're restoring the old things or you're going to try to put it on a new track system, either way, you're going to want to get the upgrade going so that you have the best track hardware for your doors. All right, so hopefully those are some good solutions. Hopefully now you understand what you're looking at that's up in the walls that you can't really see. This is what you're looking at. This is how you adjust it. Get your pocket doors working. Send me pictures, info@Brent Hull. Would love to look at them and check them out. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm Brent Hull. Thanks for watching.